Holy cow.
What'd you get?
Butter and salt. And I got a maple bacon coming. There's no way I'm gonna eat it all. Try to get Sam to eat it. Oh yeah, pure donut. Oh. Incredible. Yeah. I think there's just like a large amount of fat like just exploding into my mouth. So good.
Matt, what's going on?
Oh, God.
Go away.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna run out of track. And I'm gonna follow Rich.
Get it, Robbie. Robbie! Robbie!
I'm gonna cut you off with a pass. I'll catch you next lap.
He sent up 20 lobsters from Boston, and so we had like
Sent him up from Boston.
yeah,
Space. That's where you're like.
sent them from Boston.
Long route.
And so we had a feast of lobster last night.
Cool. Breakfast.
We did come up from the water. We are above sea level. So we did technically shoot them up. Yeah. Sorry. Matt was correct. You know, we're gonna have to do it. We're gonna do a light jog.
Thanks,
Light
Rich.
jog.
Yeah, we're gonna do a little light jog. Making my friend look bad on camera.
Rich Froning called me his friend.
First trip down to Cookville is just kind of see what he's doing, get in a week of good training, and see if there's anything he was doing that was like a game changer from what I was doing at home. And it was kind of a disappointment and a relief all at the same time to see that there is no secret. It's just hard work. Attack every workout with a purpose. Don't just kind of, all right, let's just get through this one. No, like make it hurt, and you'll see the benefits.
You said you did like 1,000 handstand push-ups or something?
Yeah, I did a lot. I did 30, 20, 10 of strict JT, and then Harry did it, and then I did regular JT, and Harry did regular JT.
With like no break?
A little slower. Yeah, no break.
Who wants to start us? Who starts?
I always start. No.
Yeah.
No. Not starting.
You're the guest. The guest is first. You're first. First. Harry second. Fraser to Harry.
Matt. Can't we do rock, paper, scissors like gentlemen?
No.
Shot Fraser. Come on, Mike. Go. Let's keep moving. Yep.
How bad is that? So maybe one? Immediately regret this decision. Oh, see you later, guys.
Got a long way to go today.
I'm usually not even up for like another 2 hours. Shit. Today's gonna be long.
So I program day to day, and the reason for that is, let me start over, I was getting ready to burp. So I program day to day, and that's simply for the fact that we want to know how our body's going to feel the next day, and we don't want to be doing anything that's going to jeopardize, our lower back getting tight, or our shoulders, overworking our shoulders, or whatever it might be. I just think it's important that we, base our workouts on how we're feeling. A 1K row, 50 burpees, 500 meter row, 25 burpees, 250 meter row, 15 burpees. 30 squat clean to thrusters at body weight, or 50 clean and jerks at body weight. 4 rounds, 500 meter row, 135 pound push presses. I mean, this one's a lot like, almost like the, when we did at regionals. So here are our choices. We can swim first, or do a workout first?
What was your dream last night?
Oh man, I had a dream about a dessert hot dog, which I've never even thought of before, so I don't know how my brain put that together, but it was like a all beef frank, some sprinkles thrown in the mix, a little whipped cream on top, and a wheat bun. Doesn't sound like a good combo. So yeah, I'd rather have just some like straight up ice cream or just nothing at all. Like I said, I used to get a little bit too fired up prior to competing and really overthink it and put a lot of pressure on myself and set expectations, and I've kind of realized that I do a lot better when I don't have those expectations and I'm a little bit more calm and really kind of have fun and smile while I'm out there, as silly as it sounds.
27, 28.
Skill one.
And then he does stuff like that. I do that, my
Dunzo.
Achilles would have snapped.
Oh, Max! Hey! Hey, Max! Come here, buddy! What's up? Oh, God! Max is the man. He's my little puppy dog. He's a 1.5-year-old golden retriever. We've had him for about 1.5 years. Got him when he was just 2 months old. My girlfriend and I got him for Valentine's Day as kind of a gift for each other. That's one. And then the differentiation between whisper and speak, right? Sit. Speak. There you go. Max is licking his nuts down here. Hey, cut that out. Psst. Not on camera.
Pre-CrossFit, before I started CrossFit, 2007 maybe, 2008. I lived in Fresno, California, and I took off for Yosemite one weekend, and it was a really packed weekend. I got up to like Yosemite Valley, and all the little camping spots were taken. Like I was driving around at night, and I couldn't find anything. So finally I pull up to the visitor center or something like that, and I go to the front desk, and I'm like, hey, I need a place to stay tonight. Like I'll sleep in a closet, it doesn't matter to me. I've got my pass, like I'm gonna be out of here early in the morning. I just wanna be ready to go, like just wake up and hike, you know? And the person behind the counter was like, well, you don't have anything open right now, but let me tell you what I'll do for you. Pulls out this map. Already I'm just like about to lose it. Like I'm trying not to laugh. He pulls out this map and slaps it on the table, and he's like, I need you to go to Curry Village. I need you to go to tent A7. And he's like circling things with a pink highlighter. And he says, go to A7, Margaret and Claudia are there. You tell them Daddy sent you. And he writes on the paper, Daddy sent you, and then slides it across the table. I'm like, sweet man, thanks a lot, I appreciate it. I grabbed that thing, I was out of there. Drove down to the nearest hotel, and I'm just like, I need a spot to stay. I got a place to stay that night. Woke up early and drove up. In hindsight, I wish I would have gone to tent A7 just to see what would have happened.
Daddy.
So immediately I told that story to everybody, and my new nickname is Daddy.
If I could be someone like Jimmy Fallon, you know how Jimmy Fallon, David Letterman, Leno, even Jerry Seinfeld, they're just so good at making people laugh the way that they do and having a really great time with people. I would die for that. To be paid to do something like that? Are you kidding me?
That's how I got this. What is that? It's where a shark bit me. I'd like to say that. It's where a shark bit me, but it's not. I was surfing with him, and I fell on my board mid-surfing, and I felt impact. Like I felt like you get punched or tackled or something. I'm like, oh, that kind of hurt, whatever, and I paddle back out and sit up on my board, and I'm just sitting there with the other surfers, and I start getting these weird looks. I'm like, why is everybody looking at me so weird? And I look down, my suit is just completely blown open. I'm bleeding everywhere. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like what the hell happened? And I paddle over to Paul, and I'm like, look at this, look what happened. He's like, what'd you do? I'm like, I don't know. He's like, get out of the water. And I'm like, my day was done, that was it. There it is. There it is. If that would have been my eyeball, jeez, like it could have easily, I think the fin is what got me, but he would have went anywhere up here.
No
Career's
touching of the hair
over.
or face.
He knows. He knows what I'm talking about. No touching of the hair or the face.
Absolutely not. That's a part of the sin. Far out. Anyone touches the hair, they lose the hand.
So we were front squatting heavy, singles, Rich and I, and then on one of the reps, I finished the rep and I racked it, and by the way I was standing, like I knew I popped a rib out, and Rich was like, did you just dislocate a rib? I was like, yep. And he was like, all right, lay down. And real sketchy, but he was so confident in how he said it. So I just laid down. He found the rib and he was like, all right, hold your breath. And he just jumped on it. And I immediately thought I was gonna puke. I sat out the rest of the workout, but like he just jumped on my back and was just like, everything was, and I just went outside, kind of like trying not to puke in front of the guys. I was like, don't cry. And I guess he came up to you guys and was like, oh shit, like I hope I didn't hurt him.
One for good luck. I work hard to try to make them proud.
I just know that. I knew
Get
that.
that? What did you say? That over there? What'd you say? What'd you say? Spence, what'd you say? Spence, what'd you say? I believe it was Brooke Wells followed me.
Wow.
She's a twin, isn't she? Yes. Little twinsies. Yeah. Spence is single. I mean, Brooke Wells. You want to go on a date with Spencer Panchik? He's available.
They announced the workout for the individuals. Yeah. Murph. Yeah. No shit. On the old Instagram. It's not the first workout, but it's the first announced workout. How do you feel about that? It's awful.
You should probably do Murph.
You gonna do it? Do you even know what Murph is?
Yes, I do.
What do you think, Rich?
Glad I'm not doing individual.
All I want is someone to do the pull-ups and push-ups with me.
Okay, let's tag out.
James do the pull-ups, have Rich do the push-ups.
Matt do the squats.
Why?
I'm into that.
Like I feel good about the run. I feel good about the squats. It's just the pull-ups and.
Squats are the worst part. Worst part.
Sorry.
And well, the squats and the first 200 meters of the run.
No, but the squats are like my strong part.
Okay, now let's brag about it.
We know you're a good squatter.
Yeah, seriously.
I feel like the push-ups will crush me.
Wow.
You know Matt could squat?
Oh man.
You guys are jerks.
Did you watch my performance at 15.5?
For me, I always feel like more is better. More is better. And I feel a lot of times that more isn't better. I'll feel like I have a great training day, and I'll be excited to show up to the gym the next day, and I'll wake up and just, I'm trashed. Like, can't do a thing. And so I always have to try to convince myself, like, okay, like you've done enough today, go home. But then once I'm home, I'm like shit. I only did 4 Metcons today. I should have done that 5th one.
So I actually went onto my Instagram about 2 months ago, and I removed everyone except for like my family and like a couple of my close friends. And the reason is I would go on to Instagram at night, like before bed, and I'd be like scrolling through, and like California's 3 hours behind, and someone would put up like a workout or something cool they were doing, and I just get all amped up, and I'm like laying in bed like eyes wide open and couldn't sleep because I want to go work out, I want to go do something, and I feel like I'm like falling behind.
Lindsay was doing the little extra conditioning piece, and we walked in from getting coffee, and I was like, oh man, I feel like I should be doing that now.
Is he gonna do it?
Yeah. Matt Fraser would be. My goal is to be the fittest man on earth. I realized last year that it is possible, whether it's this year or the next few years or somewhere along those lines. That's definitely the end goal. I think I would be satisfied with somewhere up at the top. I don't know where that will fall yet, but definitely the end goal and the ultimate goal that I won't stop until I reach is being the fittest man on earth.
Why could this finally be the year to make it to the podium? Kind of a culmination, just having the experience, the culmination of all the years. I've tried to button up some more of my weaknesses. I do it every year. I put more of a focus on things that I think that I need to. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to answer that, because every year I believe that I can win. It's not like every year I've just been like, 6th will be great, you know? Every year I've had it in my mind that I'm gonna be on the podium and that I can win, and it doesn't turn out that way, and part of that sucks, and it's just life, and the other guys beat you. Like, that's the way that it goes. So I'm in the same mindset as I have been in the past. Like, I believe that I can do it. I know that I'm capable. I know that I'm good enough. It's just a matter of doing it. So, you know, there's 40 some other guys who are all trying to do the same thing, and sometimes they get in your way.
I always think it's my year. If I wouldn't even be showing up if I didn't think it was my year, and I think that's important. You got to believe you're gonna beat everyone, and if you don't believe you can beat everyone, you might as well not show up, because you're losing already before you even get there. And that's just my mentality, and that was kind of how I was raised in athletics. Is, you know, you got to believe you're gonna be successful if you want to be successful.
This year, do you
I do. I think that I can win this year. I know that there are events that I'm not gonna do as well as some of the top guys in, but there are definitely spaces where I'll be able to make up for that. Try to stay as consistent as I can across the weekend. If I am able to stay mentally strong and not make any big mistakes, I think that I can definitely hang on to the top spot.
You said you were devastated in 2011 and 2012?
Yeah. Just I didn't win. I don't know. Like, you know, there's always some, every year that I haven't won, you know, there's always, you know, you're proud of how you've done and, you know, you put your best foot forward and, shoot, you know, I made a mistake here, or maybe I should have done this, and you can go back and kind of recount some of those things when you look at the weekend. But yeah, when your goal is winning all year long and then you don't win, you don't meet your goal, it hurts. Like, it sucks. There's no getting around it. You know, even Fraser said, he's like, getting second sucks. You know, and that's someplace I've never been and I would love to be, you know. And there would still be a piece of me inside that even if I got second, I would be slightly upset, you know what I mean? And that's just the way it goes when you're competitive. That's the way it goes when you're a competitor.
I think the goal of every individual is to get first. So I mean, that's obviously what I'm striving for. I mean, the CrossFit Games, it's 4 days of getting the shit kicked out of you. It's by the fourth day you feel like death. So I mean, give yourself a day or two to recover. But then whether you got first place or last place, the 2015 season is over. Time to start training for 2016. So I don't think your placement matters after the day after. Like, it's all right, clean slate, start over.